good to have you back with us here in Mont-Saint-Aignan for the last game of this day one here of this European Championship, Division B. In a few seconds, Hélène will see Hungary that we already saw this morning facing Czechia. Hungary won this morning with a strong spiker. We expect them to be very, very strong this afternoon too.
Yeah, this morning Hungary took the best over Slovenia on the score of 3 sets to 1, while on the court 2, Italy won versus Czechia in straight sets 3-0. A very impressive Italian team. Czechia has definitely to react already in this Group B.
Robert Kurtes is just warming up with his teammates behind us. He's going to be a strong spiker again in this game. But in Czechia, we also have some great players. And we met Adam Timonek, one of the spikers of Czechia yesterday, telling us about how much his team progressed since Kemer last year for the European Championship.
Well, for sure, we had a lot of practices and training camps during the year. I hope we also make a visible development, so I hope we will be able to show it on the court in the competitive games also.
You're in Pool B with Italy, Slovenia and Hungary. What are you expecting from this first pool stage?
We will see. It's quite good that no teams are eliminated after the preliminary groups, so we will for sure be finding a little bit in pace in the beginning. But I hope we will beat someone in the group, even though the group is quite tough or regarding the previous results. But we'll for sure try to beat someone, not finish last one, to get a better opponent in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, we know the quarterfinals is the most important game of the week to qualify for the semis and maybe the final. Are you aiming for the 3 first places who would qualify you for the European Championship A next year?
For sure we are. However, we know it's going to be a very, very tough tournament. For sure we are not one of the favorites for the win or for the finals, but we'll try to surprise someone we haven't beaten in the past yet, and I hope we'll finally finish among the top 3 teams.
Adam Simonek and his teammates looking forward to a good performance this afternoon against Hungary. But as you can see at this warm-up session, Robert Kurtes is still as strong as he already was this morning. He's encouraging everybody, and as we heard it, it's quite simple what Hungary will be looking for this afternoon: winning 3-0 and back at the hotel to rest.
Yeah, that's the goal, I think, for each team to be in the hotel as soon as possible, not let too much energy in this first day of competition. There is still a third game to be played next morning, but the key matches are to take place on the afternoon with these quarter-finals and the opportunity to reach the semi-finals for only obviously 4 teams, and the opportunity to take one of the 3 tickets for the A European Championship.
We'll check Hungary roster. We told you Robert Kurtes, number 11, is one of the key points of this team, but also Szabolcs Zarendi, number 14, who is a great spiker, able to do some great reception, some great digs. It's a very strong team with also some very experienced players. We told it this morning, Janos Perez and Joseph Stirzer already played in the Paralympics 30 years ago. So much experience for this Hungarian team, with some young lads able to spike very strong.
Yeah, and a young blood, a newcomer in this Hungarian team, Ferenc Szekely, a center player that also made some great shots at the net.
Yeah, we expect a strong clash with Czechia having been defeated this morning 3-0 against Italy. You see this team, this is one of the youngest teams that we will have this week, with some young players. Adam Simonek, he is only 25, Jakub Zakoval, the libero, 27, Roman Ścieskal, 24. Some young players with experienced players. The setter, especially Radek Hakaperka, 56, will be one of the key players for Czechia in order to set some good passes to his spikers.
Yeah, Czechia maybe not as impressive as Hungary as far as size is concerned, but there are so many factors in sitting volleyball, mentally, technically. I can't wait to see what can show this Czechian team.
We'll see the probable starting six. Not a big surprise to find Kertész on the court with a Hungarian team playing with two setters, Jergenchik number 2 and Stirza number 8. Perez is wearing the libero jersey during warm-up, but it's likely that he's going to be on the bench with the classical jersey, able to play as a third setter. And on the Czech side, we see Simonek number 21 and captain Roman Bernat, two young players but already with a lot of experience on the international competitions. It will be a great clash, and Czechia will definitely try to be more efficient than they have been this morning with a 3-0 loss against Italy.
Yeah, they definitely have to react and to try to take at least 1 point, maybe 1-2 sets against this strong team of Hungary, at least in order to get a little bit confidence before the quarterfinals.
We had in the game before playing coach when Grimailovs was on the field. We have something special too with Czechia. It's a female coach, Kristina Vakova, head coaching this team. We do not often see girls coaching girls, but it's less often that we see girls coaching guys. It's quite striking to see an international team coached by a girl.
Yeah, either in sitting volleyball or in volleyball. Yeah,
of course.
It's not something that happens very often, obviously. The referees of this match, and first referee representing France, Mr. Philippe Dochel. The second referee is from Bosnia. It's Adman Kolost.
The two referees and all players on the court for this last game of the day on this court number 1. It's still going on court number 2 between Lithuania and Great Britain. Great Britain leading 2-1, which is quite a big surprise for the moment.
Quite a surprise for sure.
And there will be a very last game on this court number 2. Any later, Italy against Slovenia for one of the big clash of this Pool B before the biggest clash that we will have probably in this pool stage, Italy against Hungary tomorrow morning, just after the clash between France and Great Britain. It's likely that the favorite of the competition, if it's not Latvia, is in this Pool B between Hungary and Italy. Both teams around that coach just before heading to the court. Yeah, we asked this morning Robert Kertész about his strong shoulder. No worry for him to play 2 games in the same day. He will be ready, only 25 years old. And it's quite interesting to see that he wasn't born at all when 2 of his teammates already have played 2 Paralympic Games. That's amazing how inclusive and how this sitting volleyball sport great equalizer is. Generation, gender, everybody can play together, not at international level, but of course you can play with your children, you can play with your wife. It's very inclusive.
You can play with your grandmother or grandfather as well.
Of course.
But to be back to Robert Kertész, if unfortunately his right shoulder got tired, he could also spike, and very powerfully with his left hand.
Yeah, that's true. Czechia will play in blue, Hungary in red, with the libero from Czechia in red.
And apparently no libero on the Hungarian bench.
Yeah, again, Janos Perez decided to switch from his red jersey to the red one.
And one difference in the Hungarian starting six, Christian Veleg is beginning the match on the court. He was not this morning.
Yeah, instead of Joseph Domina, number 3, sitting on the bench. We saw Veleg at the end of the game against Slovenia, but he wasn't in the starting six, right? This game is underway. First ball for Kurtes and first spike and first point. First ball is ever a good one for Robert Kurtes. 1-0 for Hungary. Czechia knows exactly how Hungary is going to play everything around Robert Kurtes.
To know it is one thing, to manage to block Kurtes is another one.
Veleg serving.
Unbelievable.
Just small hand mistakes from Roman Bernat, captain of this Czechian team. As you can come across it, it's not anymore Czech Republic, but Czechia as it moved in the international world. It's officially Czechia playing today. And Hungary leading 2-1 with Roman Bernat serving for his country. Bit too long.
Janos Jagenchik, one of the setters for Hungary, ready to serve.
Great experienced player in this team. Touched by the blocked. Oh, the point was made by Hungary, but probably by touching the net for Ferenc Szegli.
Touched the top of the net. He had no one in front of him, thanks to the great set by Kurtes.
Radek Berki back in the front row for Czechia. And the libero on the bench, Jakub Zakoval. Oh, great move for Hungary. And still this spike at the center for Simonek. Czechia is in the game, 3-0.
Kurtes had been struggling to keep this ball alive, and he was a little late to block in front of the Czechian spiker. And a winning serve for Czechia.
Jezek. Yep. That's a great serve. Number 14 of this Czechian team. Oh, great spike again by Robert Kurtes on the line. Nothing to do for the Czechian defender Radek Hakaperka.
And a miss for Robert Kurtes. Second serve. This one is in the net. 1 point, 1/4. Still a correct ratio for
Česka, number 12 Czechia heading to the serve. Great reception, great ball for Czechli, but blocked by Hakaperka. That's a big block for Czechia, and you see the head coach happy with this one, Kristina Bakova. The only woman coaching this week here in Mont-Saint-Aignan. And that's a double touch against Christian Veleg. Yeah, their coach did not hesitate to participate yesterday in the opposition during practicing, having some huge serve against her guys. Great dig by Czechia once again, and that's a double touch against Adam Simonek. It's still a 1-point deficit for Hungary. Good serve by Zekli. Great quality of serving in this beginning of the first set. Oh, that's a short one, a too short one.
Yeah, happens so often that when you say something gets well, after that immediately there is a big fault. And Philippe Michel whistled for not correct contact by the Hungarian side.
Great dig again for Czechia. A lot of work at the block, and that's another point scored by Radek Burki. He's number 7. Not a tall guy, but a great work this time at the net with his arms. Simonek just a bit long on this serve, but he's still smiling. The young spiker from Czechia, Josef Stierser. Great job in defense, but this ball will never come back. And Slovenia leading by 3, 11-8. It's quite a small surprise to see Czechia leading in this first set. Burki serving, Jurgenčík for Kurtesh on the line at the 2-meter line. Wow. His right shoulder doesn't get tired at all. Not for the moment. Zarandi. Great play to the center, but great dig by Stitzer, and it's still going. Jurgenčík for Kurtesh. And the point goes to Czechia. Maybe this set from Jurgenčík was just a bit inside for Kurtesh.
But great dig, and we can remind that you can play the ball with any part of your body in sitting volleyball.
Great ball back in the court. This one
Touch
hit the antenna. Yeah.
So the ball is out. And Czechia is 4 points ahead now.
Exactly, 13-9. They touch the antenna again with a great block work from Kurtesh. I think of the substitution, and we are the starting 6 that we had this morning with Domina on the field, replacing Christian Veleg. Domina serving from position 5, trying to find a new angle on Simonek. Bit too low, this spike from Roman Szczeskal. And Hungary is nearly back, only 2 back.
A quick set on a clever tip by number 14, Lubos Jacek. The captain of Czechia, Roman Bernat, serving on Domina. What a play!
Great spike from Robert Kurtesh. And from what I see from here, the game is looking to be over on court number 2, which would mean that Great Britain won this clash 3-1. We will confirm it. and let now Slovenia and Italy warm up. But we're here on court number 1, and Hungary is coming back, point after point, only one back now. Oh, great chip again. Kurtes, as strong as he can, in the libero's arms. He did his best to dig this one, but that was so strong.
He was under the ball, but it's so difficult, it comes so fast.
To serve on the line. Kurtes setting for his teammate, for Sekli. Oh, that's a double touch against Roman Szczeskal.
And Hungary takes the lead on the timeout called by Kristina Vaskova.
Yeah, first timeout for Czechia. They had the lead in this first set, and Hungary is back with a very strong Kurtes in the front row. But they still have some weapons in the Czechian team, with Simonek, Roman Bernat, also Roman Szczeskal, able to spike, really strong. And we'll see how they will be able to manage the end of this first set. Gigantic serving. Hungary 1 point ahead. Simonek blocked by Kurtes.
It's maybe not the best option to try to spike in front of Robert Kurtes.
Yeah, there's maybe an option in 2 over Stietzer, but Simonek very good at the net to block this one. And Czechia has to carry on the fight. 16 for Hungary, 15 for Czechia. Sekli directly in the body of Lubos Jesek. That was a strong one. Kurtes serving. Great serve. No chance to make a good reception for Jakub Zakoval.
On previous rotation, he missed his second serve, so let's see what he's gonna do now.
Oh, this
Still
one was
a
blocked.
very big serve, but he just forgot more or less to get back in the court.
Yeah, the serve was blocked and counter-blocked by Szabolcs Zarendi, but then Czechia was able to put it where Kurtes hadn't arrived. Gigantic for Sekli.
That foot signaled by the second referee,
Against
Adman Kolos.
Yep. Sekli long in the court. Domina for Sekli again. Hakapreka in the middle. Gigantic. Oh, that's a lifting called against Adam Simonek. Even if he doesn't agree with the referee, this one is called and the decision will stay. 4 points lead for Hungary. Simonek directly the second touch to score this point. There is still some hope for Czechia. Only 3 behind. It wasn't a perfect reception from Robert Kötesch, and Philippe Dorchel saw it clearly. Long, inside, it's on the line. Oh, it looked a bit long maybe from our position, but
Yeah, the flag was up first, then down. So László Gyula, the head coach of Hungary, was arguing a little bit. Cover by the head.
oh, what a spike from Captain Roman Bernat. And it will offer the opportunity to Czechia to turn in front. 20-0 before the serve from Adam Simonek. Yeah, great spike from Szabolcs Szerendy.
Kötesch is not the only offensive solution on the Hungarian side, and Hungarian captain János Perez is entering the court, replacing János Gergenčík.
Stirzer waiting to serve, the experienced setter of this Hungarian team. Bernat, the small tip just behind the block. Well played by Czechia. And we did not mention the score of the game this morning against Italy. It was quite a severe score, 25-16, 25-16, and 25-10, which means Italy looks very strong. But we will see this tomorrow morning in the clash between Hungary and Italy. Hungary leading by 1, and Szerendy behind the line to serve. Great reception. Oh! Still going. Kötesch playing the block out on Haka-Purka's hand. 23-21. And the second timeout for Kristina Rakova. Well, the question is, can Czechia be back in this first set? Oh, it's a great view of the two bench. Amazing images by our movie maker, Arnaud Bessa. Great work on this one.
Oh,
both bench at the same time.
Bessa.
A lot of energy put in this live streaming.
And thanks also to the young student of the University of Rouen here in Normandy. They,
Arnaud forgot actually to have lunch today because of this work on the live streaming, but for such a quality we can really thank him.
young students behind the cameras, they had only a few minutes to learn how to use these cams, and they're doing pretty well.
22-23, Czechia still in contention, with Haka-Purka heading to the serving position from position 5, from position 6. Well played by Robert Kötesch.
He has not only a shoulder, he has also brains. It was quite a clever play.
Yeah, he was maybe in the best shape to spike this one. And there is the first substitution for Czechia, with Martin Hübner entering the court instead of Lubos Jezek. And Domina waiting to serve for this very first set point for Hungary in this game. Great reception, great spike, and this block is out by Kötesch. Well done, Roman Ścieskał. And they have a great server to come That's Captain Roman Bernat.
But he can't afford to make a mistake on his serve.
No, but with only 1 point, this set would be tight. He will try something. Blocked. And the point goes to Hungary for this first set, 25-23. Ce n'est pas, Hélène, la meilleure équipe de Hongrie qu'on ait vue sur ce premier set contre la Tchéquie. En revanche, une équipe de Hongrie toujours aussi efficace quand ça commence à compter en fin de set. Et un set remporté 25-23 qui peut peut-être un petit peu les libérer aussi dans cette partie.
C'est vrai que dans les moments clés, les Hongrois savent répondre présent sur les points réellement décisifs. Ils commettent la faute beaucoup plus rarement que leurs adversaires. Et ce qui leur permet de fréquemment remporter les sets les plus disputés. 25-23, c'était déjà le score du premier set ce matin. Un deuxième set remporté 26-24 contre la Slovénie.
Et on l'a dit pendant ce temps, le match de la poule A qui se déroulait sur le terrain numéro 2, c'est fini avec, encore une fois, on va le donner de manière très provisoire puisqu'on a aperçu ça de très loin, une victoire 3-1 a priori des Britanniques contre la Lituanie, ce qui donnerait un classement provisoire dans la poule A où la Lettonie a remporté ses 2 matchs aujourd'hui et était en tête avec 6 points. Derrière la Grande-Bretagne et la Lituanie, 3 points chacun. Et puis la France qui a perdu ses 2 premiers matchs aujourd'hui, pour l'instant en dernière position, avant les 2 confrontations de demain matin. France, Grande-Bretagne et Lituanie, Lettonie.
Voilà, sur le papier, au moins, cette victoire de la Grande-Bretagne face à la Lituanie, qui avait précédemment battu la France, n'est pas une super nouvelle pour les hommes de Dominique Duvivier.
Sinon, il pourrait finir encore deuxième en cas de victoire et un concours de cycle.
On peut voir à l'inverse le verre à moitié plein et se dire que ça leur laisse une opportunité d'aller saisir la deuxième place du groupe pour s'offrir potentiellement un quart de finale un peu plus abordable, un peu plus facile.
We're back on this court number 1 for this last game of the day on this court between Hungary and Czechia. The first set won by the Hungarian 25-23. Nothing to say, it's not a great Hungary that we saw for the moment, but just maximum efficiency when it counts. But as we saw it this morning, we could easily imagine Czechia coming back in the game, able to win at least 1 set. And to give us a pretty long game, we'll see how they will be able to react in a few seconds.
Czechia is playing well as a team, and Dominique Duvivier, the French coach, is sitting, understands, watching his future opponents' games, taking information in order to perform as well as he can in this European Championship organized here in Rouen, in France.
Yeah, as it stands right now, the home country France could face either Hungary or Italy in this quarterfinal tomorrow afternoon. We'll have much more information at the end of this game and tomorrow morning at the end of all pool stage games. Good start from Czechia. Hakaperka setting for Jezek.
He was trying to find the end of Janos Garganchik, but he only found the antenna. Lubos Jezek.
Yeah, careful for Czechia to absolutely have a good start in this game.
Net fault possibly committed by number 8, Radek Akaperka.
Exactly. Good serve from number 14, Szabolcs Zarandi. Some serious serve between Szczeskel and Simonek. Akaperka trying to set it on his back, but unable to bring a good set, and this one was doubled.
And very good start for Hungary. Is it second set? Oh, this set was
quite the same mistake, but they didn't press to whistle it again.
And net fault again. Oh, too many unforced errors on the Czechian side.
Yeah, it's a 5-0 lead for Hungary with Kurtes heading no ball for the moment in this second set. It's a bit long. Oh, Bernat in the net. That's a hard start for Czechia. And Kristina Vakova encouraging her guys. Bernat blocked by Velek. What a strong start. 7-0. And Kristina coming very near from the second referee.
Not waiting.
Yeah, waiting
before taking a timeout.
This time
it's coming
she
now.
has no other choice. 8-0 for Hungary. Well, it looks tough mentally for Czechia, having lost this first set 25-23.
Yeah, they were struggling in the first set. They were not very far, and eventually losing it on a very tight score was maybe difficult for Kristina Vaskova's boys.
Yeah, on Hungary's side, nothing has changed. We didn't see any strong spike, just some good serves from Szabolcs Zarandi. Maybe focusing on the Czechian side just on having some proper receptions in order to build something with the setter. But for the moment, Zarandi is super serving for Hungary. 8-0 is the score in this second set.
A good pass, a good set. But
a great spike from Kurtes. Yeah, he only needs one to score a point. That's impressive. Akaperka for Simonek, digging it behind the block, and great block from Roman Bernat.
And side out.
Finally.
For Czechia, finally, yeah.
1-9. Akaperka serving for Czechia. It was long, probably out of bounds, but Hungary decided to play. Double from Simonek.
And number 15, Tibor Kiss.
Did we see him this morning?
I don't think so. I think it's the first appearance.
First appearance of the tournament. Maybe a good opportunity for Hungary to make some changes with such a big lead, 10-1.
First ball, first point for Tibor Kiss.
He has some Kurtes blood in his body. Another serve from Velek, 11-1. Oh, strong serve again. Jaganchik for Kurtes. Good spike. Just in front of Simonek, unable to go under the ball. And it's not quite a smile that we have on Kristina Zvakova's face right now. Her team is led by 11 points, 12-1 in this second set.
Oh, yeah.
A bit difficult for Jonas Jeter. Even when you have played 3 Paralympics in your life, some set can be difficult. Bernat just behind the block. Another point for Hungary. Leading 13-2. And we see Kristina Vakova looking for solutions, but how can she react as a coach? Can any change, any substitution make difference here? Hungary seems a little stronger in this second set. Leading by 12 now, 14-2. Bernat for Simonek. Oh, what a super spike!
Oh my
from
God.
Robert Kurtek.
What an angle found by Kurtek. Substitution for Czechia with number 7 Radek Berki.
It was
back
a
on the court.
monster spike.
Monster block, but super spike.
Kurtek again. Oh, it's called out. It was nearly on the line, but the referee decided to call this one out. And that's a 4 points for Czechia. And Lubos Jezek heading to the serving position from position 6. Long serve. Steered for Kurtek. Great defense. Simonek playing it properly at the net.
Quick play, quick sets are maybe one of the solutions for Czechia.
And careful, Hélène. Put all your water bottles away. Kurtek is serving in our direction. 15-5. I told you it will come to our table. Touched by Zakoval, but still an ace for Hungary. 16-5. What a strong player.
And I assume quite a good statistic line for Kurtek, even though this serve is blocked.
Yeah, by Radek Berki. Good block. It's not the first time Berki scores such a block, even if he's not that tall when we look at him at the net. But great hands to block it. Jurgenchik for Kurtek again. That was behind the 2-meter line again. And a super spike from the Hungarian spiker. 17-6. And the change that we already saw this morning. Janos Jurgenchik going on the bench. Janos Perez, the captain, arriving on the field. Perez, 63 years old. He also played 3 Paralympics, Barcelona 92, Atlanta 96, and Sydney 2000. A great mix on the Hungarian team from experienced players and super strong spikers. And again, this point goes to Hungary with Szabolcs Zarendi scoring. Simonet disagree the referee's call, but the point is still for Hungary. Just in between Szczeskal and the libero Zakoval.
Also getting difficult mentally for Czechia in this second set. This serve was not apparently very difficult, but miscommunication between The libero Jakuba Zakoval on number 2, Roman Stechkel on the back row line. This pass is perfect.
Great reception, great spike, but also very good block from Szabolcs Zarendi.
Each time Czechia plays high ball, the Hungarian block is well formed and very compact, very solid.
Kurtas again, great dig. Kurtas as a setter, and the ball is still going. Great rally. Kurtas at the 2-meter line, and this one is in for the 22nd
in the
point.
magic corner.
Wow. Able to set, able to spike, able to have some great serving skills.
But a good rally for Czechia was maybe the opportunity to gain a little bit more confidence.
Lucky this one, but it's on the Czechian side. And Kristina Vakova forced to take a second timeout in this set. 23-7, Hungary only 2 points away from winning this second set. Great view on the two benches. Yeah, they're still smiling on the Czechian bench. Of course, they're trying to find out some solutions, but we still
I'm
know.
afraid for Czechia there is not much to do
in
in
the
front
second
of
set.
such a Hungarian team when they play at their best. That's very difficult.
It sounds like Hungary used this first set as a big warm-up, and they're now playing at their best level. 23-7. Just to remind you, Czechia had a 3-0 loss this morning against Italy, losing the third set 25-10, which means we will have a great clash tomorrow morning between Italy and Hungary, and it will be on court number 1 at 11 tomorrow morning.
Yeah, just following the game between Great Britain and France in the Group A.
I still don't know if Italy will be able to beat Slovenia this afternoon. It will start. It has started. Oh no, it will start in a couple of minutes. They're still warming up. But it could be this Italy-Hungary that will decide who will finish first in Pool B and who will be one of the favorites. And just to remember you, of course, each team will win this event, but the third spot will earn a qualification for next year's European Championship A division. First set point is over with a serving error, but still a set point, 24-9. Hakaperka serving, blocked by Bertes. Oh, Perez trying to spike instead of setting. And they're reaching 10. It's better to see 2 digits instead of just 1. And one more point for Czechia. Hakaperka trying his best behind the serving line. High ball. Kiss in the middle of the field. Simonek, hitting this ball with the wrong part of his hand. And that's a 25-11 set for Hungary. Now leading by 2 in this last game of this first day. Que dire, Hélène, et surtout que faire pour la Tchéquie quand on voit le niveau qu'a développé la Hongrie dans ce deuxième set. Alors, est-ce que la Hongrie a joué beaucoup plus fort ou est-ce que la Tchéquie a un petit peu baissé de rythme? En tout cas, ce qui est sûr, c'est que le score de 25-11 paraît sévère et il aurait pu être encore beaucoup plus sévère. Hein. On se demandait même si les Tchèques allaient parvenir à afficher 2 digits sur le scoreboard.
Oui, les 2-3 fautes directes commises par les Hongrois en fin de set ont permis à la Tchéquie d'atteindre le cap des 10 points, mais jusqu'ici, il est clair que la Hongrie est montée en puissance hein, sur cette deuxième manche. Est passée vraiment en mode rouleau compresseur avec particulièrement une intensité, une agressivité plus grande au service. Il y a une position où les Tchèques n'ont vraiment pas réussi à faire tourner. On les a dit peut-être affectés psychologiquement hein, par la perte du premier set sur un score très serré, alors qu'ils auraient eu l'opportunité de mener une manche à 0. On va voir quelles sont les ressources mentales des joueurs de Kristina Baskova. Est-ce qu'ils vont être capables de réagir, de se relever après ce qu'on peut qualifier de raclée hein, dans cette deuxième manche.
Ouais, on se réjouit d'avance aussi hein, de ce qui nous attend. Demain matin, l'équipe de France à partir de 9h qui défiera la Grande-Bretagne pour essayer de remonter au classement de cette poule A. Et un Italie-Hongrie qui nous promet beaucoup de choses. Peut-être un match aux allures de finale déjà. Pourquoi pas, après ce qu'on a vu. L'Italie va commencer son deuxième match de la journée dans un instant contre la Slovénie. En tout cas, ça pourrait être un superbe match demain matin pour savoir qui de l'Italie ou de la Hongrie finira en tête de cette poule B. Et du coup, pourrait être l'adversaire potentiel de la France si tout ne se passe pas comme prévu demain matin pour les hommes de Dominique Duvivier.
Voilà, Philippe Dochel, notre arbitre international français dans cette compétition. Concentré, impeccable jusqu'ici dans ce match. Bien secondé par Adman Kolos. Adman Kolos qui fait signe aux deux équipes qu'elles peuvent reprendre place sur le terrain.
We're back. This is the last game of day number 1 here on the first court. Hungary leading by 2 against Czechia. And we'll see if something changes on the field. Nothing really serious. All the key players will start this third set. The question is, how will this set look like more than the first one, where Hungary only won 25-23, or more like the second one, where they finally won 25-11 with a very strong start, leading 12-1 very quickly. We hope Czechia will be able to provide some reaction. First serve, Hakaperka. First spike for Kurtesh.
Great dig by Simonek. But
Kurtesh again.
And stronger and higher.
Yeah, he just touched the
first point.
Top of the ends of the block. Yeah, he knows it, Lubos Jezek. Kurtesh is so much higher than the block he can provide. And Christian Velek serving 1-0 Hungary. Oh, good job from Bernat against Segli. Bernat changing his angle and serving from position 1. Oh, Segli playing it very smart, just behind the net. First a strong spike and then just a small tip to score this point. We wanted to see Philippe Dochel. We had some great view on the first referee of this game. And Jagenchik was moving in the field and unable to come back to defend this one. 2-0. As you can see, referees in sitting volleyball are not on a chair at all, but just staying very close from the field in order to see what they can see from blocks position, from liftings and so on. Great point again from Segli.
Great play as well by Kertész. That showed that he was
able to set.
Yeah, and also he was trying to show that he would spike this ball directly and eventually deliver the set for Sekeli.
Yeah, Sekeli is in great shape at the beginning of this third set. He already scored 3 points for Hungary. He scored all 3 points of his team right now. And Roman Szczeskal serving for Czechia. Kertész behind the 2-meter line. And that's another point for Hungary. Well, we have to say it's a better start for Czechia than what they did in the second set. Only one behind. Even if this serve from Ferenc Sekeli.
Don't be a black cat for Czechia, please.
Absolutely not.
Oh, that's better. And
we wish to see some smile on Kristina Zvakova's
smile.
smile.
Another winning serve for Sekeli. And the score increasing for Hungary.
This one is out directly in Kristina Zvakova's leg. She stays pretty calm with her guys, concentrated on what she can bring into the field for solutions. Oh, great spike, and that's blocked out. Seven to 4. Josef Stürzer serving for Hungary. Haka-Perka for Bernat. Great block. Oh! And Roman Szczeskal a bit surprised to have this ball in his hands. And a pretty quick substitution for Hungary with Janos Perez entering the field and replacing Janos Jergenchik. Janos for Janos. Haka-Perka. Maybe he did not hide enough what he wanted to do.
It was not a bad idea at the beginning, trying to play over Janos Perez and not in front of the big block of Zarandi and Veleg. But Perez was very watchful.
Oh, Janos Perez. At least two ball touch, if not 3.
Yeah, and Haka-Perka taking his revenge.
It's too much. As in volleyball, you can only touch the ball once. Perky serving for Czechia. Perez for Zarandi. Oh, a bit close from the net, but Zarandi still able to score this one.
And still on the reception towards the left side of the net, where was Janos Perez on the set coming from the left. Something we don't commonly see in volleyball, but quite often in sitting volleyball.
Bernat spiking out of bounds. And Hungary building progressively their lead. 11-6 with this net error from Perez. Haka-Perka with the ball in his hands. Good serve. Touched by Kertész, and Perez playing it instead of setting. And that's a big surprise for Czechia. (12-6). Already a good lead for Hungary. Oh, well played, this one by Lubos Jezek. Czechia will try to come back in contention, even if they currently have a 5 points deficit. Service blocked by Ferenc Sekli. Janos Perez. Good serve. Oh, well played for Simonek. The pass wasn't quite perfect, but he managed to spike this one with a high hand.
Yeah, and in the space between Sekli and Kertész.
Yeah, that's maybe a point for Sekli, Kertész and these young players. They may be most concerned with spiking than to block and to defend. It's something it happens very often that you're focused too much on spiking.
Yeah, Sekli is clearly not as experienced as Kertész or Zarandi, and it shows sometimes.
What a super spike from Kertész from position 2. He's clearly playing as an opposite, Kertész, with a lot of points coming from position 2.
And a lot of points from back row.
Also, good serve, touched by the block, but outside. And the lead keep on increasing. 6 points now. And Robert Kertész showing some very good serving skills. Philippe Dochel decided that the ball did not.
The ball eventually went on the other side, but after bouncing on other Hungarian player.
But they have the smile on their faces on the Hungarian side, leading by 5. Oh, miscommunication, and Sturzer did not make the effort to come back to set this ball. Perez for Sturzer, Zarandi between Simonek's arms. Yeah, even when they are not in a perfect position, they're able to find somehow to spike it, and that makes it very difficult to read for the block. Good block from Hakaperka, but the cover was here, and Zarandi again.
So a little less impressive than spikes by Kertész, but that's also very
Still
efficient.
Yeah, exactly. This one is too long for Ferenc Sekli. Maybe a bit overconfident on this one. And Kertész going out. And Andrew Dan, his very first selection at all for this Hungarian team. Today against Czechia, a game he will remember. Great spike from center Christian Velek. Sturzer with Hakaperka spiking, tipping it in the middle of the court.
And the serve is too long for Radek Berki. The libero Jakub Zakoval back on the court.
19-13, 6 points lead. Oh, great work from Bernat. No lifting on this one. And that's a huge spike from Czechia's captain. with Hakaperka serving and maybe trying to begin a streak to bring Czechia back in this set. Velek over the block. Oh, great block again on the spike from Roman Ścieskał. They look very strong in all areas of the game, Hungary. Good serve, good block, good spiking qualities. (20-14) and only 5 points away from a second victory today, even if this reception was perfect from Simonek and inside the court. Yeah, Zarandi did not move back. A bit surprised by the accuracy of this ball. The ball was slicing too much for the referee. And that's a double touch against Roman Bernat, which looks quite normal that this one has been whistled, even if the captain is not agree.
Bernat seems surprised, but
net fault committed by Hungary. 21-16 with Lubos Jezek taking the ball and Philippe Doschel whistling for this one. Long, too long behind the line.
Only a few centimeters. Too bad for Lubos Jezek.
And even with this difficult game, we can see some smile.
And first serve in an official competition by Andre Dan. Fortunately for him, it will be a missed serve.
That's very serious. Hungary still leading by 5. This one is also too long. Oh, there will be another first appearance, but this one on the Czechian side with Jan Vanek coming with his number 6, 59 years old, and first appearance in sitting volleyball. That's also a huge win in life for Jan Vanek, being on an international court for Czechia. Not a proper contact for Philippe Doschel, and the point goes to Hungary, and that will be a very first match point. Sekli serving, great fight at the net, and the point goes to Czechia. They will need another one. (24-18). Adam Simonek serving. Good serve. Sekli, a one-hand set, but nobody under the ball.
And a second match point saved by Czechia. But 5 more remaining for Hungary.
Simonek, great reception. Sekli behind the 2-meter line, but in the net. He looks quite frustrated, Sekli, with 2 misses in a row. He's one-hand set, and now this spike. 24-20. Good reception. Stitzer, and that's the point. The game point for Szabolcs already. And Hungary wins their second game in this competition. 3-0. 25-20, the score of this last set. I will try my best, Hélène, to have some reaction after this game. Great victory, great 3-0 victory for Hungary.
Czechia gave a good opposition in the first set in this match. The second one is quick to forget for Kristina Vaskova players, with the score of 25-11, 25-20, and good attempts by Czechia trying to accelerate a little bit to find solution in front of the big blockers on the Hungarian side. And number 19, Andre Dan, for his very first selection, takes place to answer to Julien Lutringer's questions after this impressive win by Hungary. Hungary, one of the favorites in this Group B, maybe one of the favorites in this European Championship, alongside with Italy. Italy playing now against Slovenia to also try to get a second win in a row. Andre Dan with Julien Lutringer in a few seconds.
Yeah, first reaction with Andre Dan, your very first international game under the Hungarian jersey. How does it feel to come on the court with such a great victory for Hungary?
Yes, we played very well, and I would like to thank you for my team that I could play my first game today. It was a really good experience, and I hope I and the team can continue this great play.
You came on the field replacing Robert Kurtes. What a great player you have in your team, a very strong shoulder. It's amazing how strong he can spike.
Yes. For me, he's an idol. I think he's the best player, and it's really good to train with him in every week.
And when we see your roster, you also have some very experienced players. Some of them already played in the Paralympics, 92 in Barcelona.
Yeah.
You were only one. In
Yes,
92.
Exactly, I was 1 year old.
Yeah. How does it feel to play with such experienced player?
It's really good because they present us calm during the game, and they can give us great thoughts. So we are lucky because of them.
You won your first two games today against Slovenia this morning, against Czechia today. What do you expect for tomorrow morning's clash against Italy? It might be the big clash in Pool B.
I think it will be a great game between us, and I hope that we will win.
Can we say that Hungary is the favorite for this week's competition?
I would say yes.
Definitely. Thank you very much, and
you.
best luck for tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Julien, for this interview. Hungary is maybe one of the favorites, but so is Italy. The Italian currently playing on court 2 versus Slovenia. We have to wait for the result of this last game of day 1 in this European Championship to know the ranking in both groups. Italy versus Hungary is scheduled at 11 a.m. Tomorrow, Friday the 16th of December, but previously we will have the opportunity to follow the game between Great Britain in France. Great Britain winner today, and it was quite a big surprise versus Lithuania by 3 sets to 1. And Julien Lutringer is now back for an interview with a Czech player. It's the captain on number 17, Roman Bernat, really to answer to Julian's question. Julian's glasses had a harsh time, but he's ready so to begin this interview.
Good to have a reaction from Czechia. Roman Bernat, captain of this team. Good game from Czechia, but Hungary seems to be very strong this week.
Yeah, correct. We play a lot of better than the morning game against Italy. So we are happy for our game, but like you said, the Hungary was a little bit better today. So, but we are not disappointed. We are very happy, and we are looking forward to the next matches.
So, just to help us for tomorrow morning, you played against Italy this morning,
Yes.
against Hungary this afternoon. Which team looks the stronger from your point of view?
I think from my point of view, the Hungary was a little bit better, a little bit more like volleyball playing. But as I said, we had very bad game this morning, so it's not comparable from our side. So
You will play tomorrow morning against Slovenia. It's an important game to decide which will be your opponent in the quarterfinals. Do you know the Slovenian team, and what do you wait from tomorrow's game?
I would say we know them very well because we are playing against each other very often at these tournaments and the Bronze Nations League and so on. So now we are going to prepare for them, and we'll see. We will do our best, and I hope we make good decisions and good game tomorrow.
So Adam Simonek, 1 point for yesterday's interview. You got 1 point now. We have to find someone else for tomorrow.
Yes,
the captain has to decide.
I hope so. I hope someone else would like to come and to share some feelings.
Thank you very much, Roman, and good luck for tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, the schedule for tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Great Britain versus France. That's the match where we will follow on this court one. At 9:30 on court 2, Latvia versus Lithuania. At 11, top game between Italy and Hungary. At 11:30, Czechia versus Slovenia in the group B, and in the afternoon it will be the showtime, the key point anyway.
We
of
don't know
this,
if it will be the showtime, but
it's a very important rendezvous for
all coach
every
said
team.
it's the most important game of the week.
Yeah,
It will decide whether to play the
8
semi-finals.
teams will be playing,
Exactly.
but only 4 will keep a chance to get one of the sweet tickets to reach the A European Championship
And just
that
to-
will take place next year.
Just to remind everybody on the streaming of Paravolley Europe, it's important to get one of the 3 first spots this week, because it will bring you to next year's European Championship A division. So these quarterfinals will be crucial. You have to reach the semi-finals and then to take one of the 3 first place. Wow, what a great first day we had, Hélène, here in Rouen. Great sitting volleyball action.
Voilà, un dernier mot en français peut-être,
Avec
parce
plaisir.
que le premier match que nous allons retransmettre demain, eh bien c'est le match du pays hôte de ce championnat d'Europe division B de volley assis. La France se retrouve en face de la Grande-Bretagne, vainqueur aujourd'hui de la Lituanie, mais on sait que les hommes de Dominique Duvivier peuvent faire mieux que tenir la dragée haute à la Grande-Bretagne. On espère une première victoire de la France dans cette compétition. Pas une grosse incidence, sauf peut-être avoir un quart de finale un tout petit peu plus facile. En même temps, l'Italie ou la Hongrie, ce sera de toute façon du très haut niveau en face des hommes de Dominique Duvivier.
Oui, ce qui pourrait se passer de mieux au final, quand on regarde le classement, c'est que la France parvienne dans un incroyable concours de circonstances, a cherché la deuxième place de cette poule A en s'imposant largement contre la Grande-Bretagne. Alors est-ce que c'est possible? Oui, forcément tout est possible, on est dans le domaine du sport. Ça leur permettrait de jouer soit la Slovénie, soit peut-être même la Tchéquie.
Le 7 avérage, il est vrai pour l'instant, n'est pas complètement en faveur de la France, mais pourquoi pas? Pourquoi pas?
On verra ça demain. Restez évidemment connectés avec nous. Toutes les infos sur les réseaux sociaux de Paravolley Europe. Le deuxième match de cette poule B entre l'Italie et la Slovénie est toujours en cours sur le cours numéro 2. Et puis nous, on se retrouve, Hélène, assez tôt demain matin, 9h, coup d'envoi de France-Grande-Bretagne. Ce sera ici sur le cours 1. Bonne soirée à tous et merci de nous avoir suivis.
Salut à tous.